In this video, we are going to use lovable.dev to create a web app from scratch and take it to the very end. We'll create the app itself, we'll create the landing page with authentication and everything, and we'll finally deploy the app on the web. So let's get started. I'm inside the chat interface of lovable.dev. Here, I'm going to just give this prompt. Let me explain this prompt actually. So it's simple to start with. Can you build me this app? That's pretty straightforward. And this particular part of the prompt, I actually got this part from Claude.ai. I simply went to Claude.ai and asked for a few app ideas that I can build. And I liked font pairing visualizer. So what it does is that users can choose and mix different fonts to see how various pairings work. Okay. And the problem that we are solving is it helps designers quickly test typography combinations. So that's basically what this app does. Okay. Now that we know what app we are building, we'll go ahead and specify certain design choices and features that we want. Okay, so I'll go a little down. So these are the instructions that I've given it. I also want the input areas to be on the left side, taking up 20% of the horizontal real estate, and the right side to be a visualizer. So the font choices will be on the left, and on the right, we can see how the combination looks. That's the simple thing here. That's what I mean by that. There should be a toggle above the visualizer that will toggle between some templates that show a hero section, a pricing section, an about us section, and a blog page section so that users can visualize the font in multiple pages. And this is one of the things that I concentrate on. Just give few features that you want, and then you can add it later on. I'll actually make a small change here. I'll say instead of blog page, I'll say blog article page. And let's click go. Okay, so our app interface is now ready. So we have the 20% left section that we mentioned, and we have the visualization section on the right. This looks amazing. So we have the heading font, we have the heading size option, we have the body font and its size. We have different pages. So there is hero section, there is a pricing section, there is an about section, and there is a blog article section. Okay, so this is a great start, to be frank. And let's see if it is actually working. So let's do one thing. Let's change the font to, let's say, Meriwether. Okay. And let's change it to Lato. Okay, that works. And if you want to change the size, we can do that as well. Okay, let's give a follow-up prompt. I want you to add all the Google fonts and make sure they're functional. On the left side, I want you to add a score that will allow users to see how much each pairing scores. This will help the users make a decision on the font pairings. Make sure that the score adjusts based on the choice of the fonts. Use the vast information available to set the scores. If a font pairing scores above 90, then make sure to give a visual indicator with a confetti. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's a button over here which says update project. And this section is blank. So let's do one thing. I'll actually click on this preview here. Okay, so it did work. So we have a score here, which is great. Let's change something. Let's add Playfair. Okay, now there's that confetti because the score is about 95. Okay, about 90. Let's change it to railway. It's a good combination, but the score is not very high. So no confetti. That's actually amazing. I'm really happy with this. Okay, it's a lower one. Let's see. Okay, that's a good combination as well, which also we got the confetti. Very nice. I think our app is coming along really well. So let's go back and add a landing page to this. Okay, so this is the follow-up prompt I'm going to give. Add a landing page for this app and move the app itself to /app. Make sure that the landing page feels complete and matches some of the competitor landing pages with all the necessary sections. And wherever images are necessary, use stock images that are real images. Okay, so let's check this out. Okay. All right. There is some error here. We'll first have a look. Anyway, so we have perfect font pairing every time. try it now. And you have these things, images are there. It looks actually really good. Let's go to the preview and see full screen version. All right. So this is how it looks. Looks decent, nothing special, but we have a landing page. So we have something called launch app and we can click on that and we'll go into the app itself. What I want is to have authentication instead of the launch app button. We want sign up button. We want people to sign up and sign in and then be able to use the app. Okay, so let's go back and do that. Before we do anything else, I'm just going to click on this to see what these errors are. So these are the errors that we have. Okay, I don't necessarily know what it is. So I'm just going to click on this button to fix it. I didn't see any error per se in the page itself, but let's see, let's try and fix it and then go forward from there. Okay, I think we've solved that issue. Let's go forward. So this is the prompt we are going to give. Add user authentication, replace the launch app button in the landing page with the sign up button. Once the user signs up, they can log in. Once they log in, they will be able to access the app. Okay, so let's see if the authentication can be added. So this is the response that we get. I'll help you implement authentication using Supabase, which is Lovable's recommended authentication provider. Before we can proceed with implementing authentication, we need to connect the project to Supabase. Okay, first you'll need to connect your project to Supabase. Please click on the Supabase menu in the top right of the interface and connect to Supabase. So for that, we have this button here, Supabase. So if you click on that button, you have these options. I have already connected my lovable.dev account to the Supabase account. So you can see it here. It is connected. If you haven't done that, you need to go to supabase.com and create an account here. And then come back here and you can connect to that project. Just so that you don't get confused with this portion, I am going to show you another account where Supabase is not connected. Okay, so here, if I click on Supabase, this is how it looks. Okay, there's this button. I can click on that button, which will open up this one. And you just need to click on Connect Supabase. And here you need to input your email and password and just sign in. I'll just click sign in. And you get these things. And you need to come down here and click on this and select the organization that you set up. Okay, and then click on Authorize Lovable. And just like that, you have Lovable connected to your Supabase account. Okay, we'll go back to the other account. Now we are back in the original project. So let's click on Supabase, hover over this project, and then click on Create New Project. Okay, that will open up your Supabase account in supabase.com. All you need to do is give it a project name. I'm going to name it Fonts Database Password. Okay, I'm just going to let this be as it is and then say create project. Now we'll go back to Lovable and here I'm just going to connect this one. Okay, just click on connect because this was the project that we created. We'll say connect. Okay, and then connect. And Lovable understood that we've connected the account. Your app is now connected to Supabase. User accounts and login. Okay, let's see. Is it there? This is direct. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to copy this section, user accounts and login. I'm just going to say add. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. So this is the reply that we got. I'll help you implement user authentication. First, let's create a profiles table to store additional user information if needed in the future. Okay, so let me create the necessary data table first. Let's do one thing. Let's go all the way down and click on apply changes. All right, let's have a look. Okay, so we have sign up and sign in. There's sign in, sign up. Okay. But before we go further, let's check here for development purposes. You might want to disable email confirmation in Supabase console. Okay, so let's go back to our Supabase account. Inside Supabase, we will go to project settings. Inside that, we will go to authentication and then click on general user sign up and then click on enabled here and uncheck this one, confirm email. Okay, let's go back to Lovable and I'm going to try this out. Okay, sign up. Let's go to sign in and then sign in and we are in. let's do one thing. I'm going to click on this preview here. Okay, so this is the landing page. Okay, we will click on sign up button and then we'll sign in and we'll sign in. So we have successfully logged into our account. There are a few things that we want to add. First thing is I cannot see anything regarding my account details or how to sign out. So let's add that. So I'll just say, once I log in, I don't have any option to sign out or see any account details. Add that. Okay. So yes, now that has been added. So if we go here, there is an account button, my account, sign out is added. So if I want to sign out, I can sign out. Yes, I'm out. Perfect. Our app has come out really, really well. We have a landing page. We can sign up, sign into the account, and then use the app itself. And inside the app, now we have the account information. And if we want to sign out, that feature has been added as well. So let's do one thing. Let's deploy this app. And for that, I'm going to click on this button here, publish. Let's select this button and then we will go and click on deploy. Okay, so your site is published. We can access our website on this URL. If you just click on it, it will open up this landing page that we created. You can click on sign up, sign in, click on sign in, and we're inside the app. Okay, and I'm just going to change this to Meriwether, and let's change this to Leto. Okay, it's still 85. Let's change it to Railway. No, not a good combination. Let's do one thing. Let's go to Playfair Display and change it to Inter. And that's a 90 plus score. And we have the confetti. So it's working perfectly. If I want, I can sign out and we are out of the app. So that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, like this video and share it with your friends. And I'll see you in the next one.